part number 2, we will start with the back part of transmitter. I will unsolder this antenna wire, very thin coaxial, and this wire I will unsolder in a transmitter module, which I will open. Of course, you can this wire uncut, you can this wire cut, but if you want you or something else, if you want to use this module later in other radio, or I don't know, it's good. It's good full length of antenna wire. So no cut, but unsolder. And after that I will remove original antenna from body of transmitter. If in your radio is antenna fixed with too much hot glue, like in my case, it's better use a few drops of methyl alcohol or alcohol. So now we will continue with Frsky module, transmitter module, telemetry module. I use the HT. First step will be removing of this hot shrink foil, and later we will make some changes. So if you have a Frsky module without a hot shrink wrap, we will prepare on this small PCB, small board, we will prepare some changes, some mods. Point 1. If you will small board this direction, it means this is small speaker, here is connector, yes. You must break these two small parts, yes. Only these two small parts, nothing more. Yes, these two small parts, I mark it with a pen. These two small parts you must break. And on other side, if you have connector here and this chip here in this small circle you remove color from these two parts, not break parts, only remove color from part for soldering on these two parts. Yes, these two parts in this circle. I'll show you. So after this mod, you can see maybe now. Here are two paths. Broken, interrupted. I think it's clear. Yeah. And on the other side I have these two small parts without the color. Yes, you see it. Now I in this part make only small removing of color. Be very careful, yes. Only for better gluing with hot glue, because on this place now I will glue with hot glue this silver connector from remember from servo lead. Yes, because I make a mistake in part 1. It's not big mistake, but I must make some things different, because this small part is better like female, yes, but I have male servo connector, and because I need on this servo connector in future plug female other end of servo lead, I must glue it with enough space for putting of female. I can show you it with this. Yes, I will in future this servo connector lead here. Yes, so I must glue it here with enough space, and after gluing I will maybe change length of these wires, and these two wires I will solder on these two points without a color. Yes, on these two points on paths. And don't make mistake in colors. Yes, you will see later. So now I will check with the multimeter if these two points are not connected. Of course, must be disconnected without contact. And after this I will fix it and protect it with hot glue. So now I will prepare small consoles for installation of this module inside the radio. You can use more ways. You can make here small hole. Yes, here. Or you can make small hole here, and with screws you can fix this small board in a radio with plastic screws. But I will make it without holes in this small board. I will make small wooden from about 1 mm ply, small wooden consoles with holes, and I will fix it and install it with this in a body of radio. You will see it. It's nothing difficult and nothing critical. What is critical? During all work with this module, will be very careful about this antenna cable, especially on this connector. You can remove this connector and put it again back, but this is not for often removing and plugging. Just be careful, yes, about this antenna wire and about this connector. So now I will make small wooden consoles. So now it will be more interesting. Now we will install Frsky board in radio. I put Frsky module in this place. Yes. Turn antenna wire on this top side, because of course antenna will be on this top side. This cable will be on upside here. This is a cable with switch, with micro switch. We will install it later, and we will make these wires more short. And same case, this cable we will solder on this point, and we will make it shorter too. So now I put in on exact place, something like that. Maybe, yes, okay, it will be okay. And now I will with pen mark exact position of these wooden consoles, and these places I will be remove from these places color, and I will glue these consoles on exact place. So now I will make a shorter wires, cable with switches and with LED diode. Yes. I think nice place for this small board with status light and with micro switch for binding. A nice place is here, up on upside of module. Here, yes, and this switch. I think nice place is here beside of antenna. So I can make this very long wire shorter. If module will be here and switchboard will be here, I think about 8 or 10 centimeters of cable, it's enough. So I will unsolder this cable from this board. I will cut it somewhere here and solder back in a Frsky board. and now I want this small board put inside here between these two consoles. Yes, you must drill or make two holes, one for micro switch, one for status light, LED diode, and just you must measure space between these two micro switch and LED status light, and make these two holes between these two consoles, and glue it on new place again with hot glue. So now it is hot glue cold and solid. We must check if is our micro switch working. So now we will install this option switch. Yes, this switch I put on this side, beside of antenna, from inside of course. You must simply find right and exact position for hole, make hole beside of antenna and fix switch on the right place. Before it, on one side of switch, on one side of switch is small sticker. This sticker says one way, two way firmware FW. It means one way, this is without the telemetry, two way, this is our case with telemetry, and FW means firmware. This is position of switch if you will update a firmware inside a transmitter module. Our standard position will be in center position, two way. Remove this sticker, but before it mark, for example, one way is here, one, yes, one way. So switch is installed. You can see number 1 and sticker on same side, one way. Yes. This long wire you can put here inside in radio or under this back PCB. It's your way. Of course you can make this wire shorter, yes. But what now we will make shorter will be this wire. This wire we will make shorter and we will solder it on this points on top position. Yellow wire, next position black wire, and third position red wire. Don't make this wire too short, yes, because we need some reserve if you will later from some reasons need this Frsky board see from back side for antenna, for example. We need some reserve on this wire. Yes, if you will make it too short, you can't look on it from other side without the soldering. Yes, so I think something like this length, yes, nothing difficult. So wires are connected, soldered. Be careful. If I know these 3 points are not very nice, but you must be careful that these new wires are strongly on right place, because this is very important contacts. Yes, so pull on wires and check if soldering is fine. Now remaining some small finishing about this mode with Frsky in T9x or Th9x. But what I recommend that you now try if it's all okay. Simply complete the radio and put antenna here. Don't try it without antenna, yes. Screw antenna here and run on your computer Companion 9x. Download, write, open 9x firmware. What is example for Frsky? Yes, you know, a video about Companion 9x using is on my YouTube channel. I think 1 month older, 1 month old video. So look on this video and download. Open 9x firmware for Frsky, it's important. And try basic functions of radio. In the next step, make a binding some Frsky receiver with this module, make binding, and we will try if on display we will see Tx, Rx values about quality of connection between transmitter and receiver. If we will see these values, it's okay, everything's fine. We will make some small finish works on this. If not, we have somewhere problems, and we must check everything what we have new in our radio. But I hope that it will works. I have here small problem with this connector because I make this mistake, male female, I change connectors. When I put female connector on right place, this connector is too long and it is in space for gimbal and I cannot close the radio. So, because I have this my mistake, I must unglue this connector and glue it in a new position on up side. Yes. So my connector is moved on new position on up. Okay. So I have connected this servo connectors. Servo connector on Frsky board is connected to servo connector on cable, you know it from part 1. Antenna is here only for this test, and data cable will be now for this test on side of radio. And don't forget, remember on this main connector between front and back half of radio. Yes. One next important thing. Don't try put back on this place original module. Yes. No. These pins are live under voltage and under signal, but it's connected on new module. Don't put inside this module. Yes, we will later this module we will isolate it with tape, and we will put this box back, but without a module inside. Yes, only empty box without a module. Yes. So, moment of truth. Inside I have T9x firmware for Frsky. Radio is calibrated. After calibration, and here I have Frsky receiver, which is binded with Frsky module inside. Switch is on center position, middle position, So switch on radio, and when I press down button for long time, I am in a telemetry screen, but no data because our receiver is disconnected. So switch on receiver, and voila, telemetry is here. Telemetry is working on our display. Yes, and you can change many modes. So telemetry is working. Okay, congratulations for me and you. And what now? Now I will fix antenna in new position again with hot glue, because hot glue is easy for removing with ethanol or methanol. With alcohol. This data connector you can close inside a body of radio, but in this case please with any tape isolate pins for dangers of any short connection. Tape on contacts on pins, or you can this connector put under this logo for easy access. Yes, maybe I will make later any video about this simply mode. And you can make more battery mode with MPX connector inside with LiPo battery. I will maybe do any simple movie about this mode. So I will fix antenna, and for my sure I will isolate Frsky board with isolation tape for any dangers of any short protection. It's small work, and I think it's better. So I think we are done, we are finished. What say on and welcome in flying with telemetry. So one thing, we must isolate this connector, and I will put inside box without a module inside.